What's up, guys? This is gonna be a kind of a part two to the last video about a client of mine. So she and her daughter were looking for a single family house because they were getting evicted from their apartment, and so this is gonna be a follow-up video on this one. All right. So with everything that was going down, she was kind of tired of Massachusetts. She was looking for somewhere a little bit warmer. And oddly enough, when she was looking to make a move, the people that actually referred us over to her, so they had ended up selling their three-family house and moving to Florida. I can't remember exactly where it was that they went to, but they had moved to Florida. The mother, dad, and their son. Their other son ended up staying in Haverhill, but the rest of the crew, they moved down to Florida. Alright, and with that, she ended up wanting to go down there too. So she hit me up to try and go about going that process. So she listed her house and started getting that relocation process going. Alright, so funny thing is though is that the person that ended up buying her house was living in Boston at the time, and she was actually from Michigan. So she had wound up somehow in Boston. I can't remember exactly why, but she ended up looking in that area north of Boston because the city just wasn't for her. It was too much for her. So she didn't really know the area all that well. So she leaned on my expertise, my guidance on where she should be living at. So I pointed her out to this house. Again, it was in a great neighborhood, very chill spot, and with the upgrades, updates, and everything that the owner had done to it, she ended up loving the house. So I ended up showing it to her, and she put an offer in. We were able to negotiate on both sides and get everybody happy. On a dual agency sound like this, the tricky part is making sure that everybody's good and you're unbiased, right? Reason being is because with dual agency, you don't want to pick sides at all. Like, you want to stay neutral with everything. You don't want to lean towards either the buyer or the seller, and also you can't withhold information. If the seller tells me to say something, I have to say it, and if it's something that they tell me not to say but I know that I should, I still gotta say it. Alright, so it's making sure that everybody's not only on the same page, but I'm also being transparent and honest with both sides. Alright, so coordinating all that, it did get tricky, just because that transparency aspect of it with everybody, right? Also coordinating the move, the packing, moving, and all that from, as you can imagine, from Massachusetts to Florida. It takes time, and it takes a lot of communication and a lot of back and forth. So, all in all, can't complain. It was really my first time kind of diving into something like this with a relocation on both sides, but it ended up turning out good, right? She, along with her daughter, ended up moving to Florida, and it all worked out with her. And my buyer also moved from Boston up to the city, where she's in now, and she's more than happy, to the point that she still lives into that house to this day, and it's been about 5 years now. So it's been some time. And honestly, guys, I take pride in that type of stuff just because the average homeowner lives in their house about 7 years now. So the fact that she's still there, she doesn't have any plans of moving anytime soon or anything like that, just, lets me know that I did a pretty okay job, and pat on my back to let me know that I kind of know what she was looking for at that time. Alright, so I say all that to say this is that relocating is something that's more common than I thought it'd be. Not only from state to state, like my seller from Massachusetts from Florida, or sorry, Massachusetts to Florida, but also within the same state, different cities, like Dubai, from Boston up to Lawrence. So, you know, it really opened my mind to just the way that people are moving, right? I used to never be like this. People might move down the street or within the same town, but like a couple blocks over. Nowadays, guys, with just technology and the motion and everything that's moving, people are moving state to state, country to country with no problem at all. So it really opened my mind to that at that time. So, guys, if you've run into a similar situation with relocating, whether it's within the same city, within the same state, within the same country, shoot, within the same block, let me know. I'd love to hear your experience. Drop a like, comment, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. All right. But other than that, I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care.